Hey guys, welcome back to the Silverback Show. I hope this ocean is not too loud in the background. I wanted to get back to the segment 3 of the family video, specifically on the first 3 years of life. There's 3 books that I want you guys to be aware of if you aren't already. And one of those is Magical Child by Joseph Chilton Pearce. Magical Child, I've already indicated, gets into the tripartite brain and the specific stages of development the brain goes through without any help from parents, without any push from the father or the mother. It's all hardwired. It's all just like a seed turns into the great redwood or oak. So too with your child. Magical Child critically changed our lives in parenting because it helped us relax and understand that the development of that child is very stage specific, and we need to pay attention to those stages, and we need to respect those stages, which are an unfolding of the matrix that the child is bonded to, unfolding of the intelligence that the child is coming into this world connected to. And that it's our job just to provide the environment. David Elkins, The Hurried Child, is another must-read, and it details the anxiety that we're creating in our children by rushing them. Now, most of this I'm talking about right now, I'm dealing with the first 3 to 5 years of life. And the third book, The First 3 Years of Life, is a classic by Burton White. And most parents, educators, psychologists know about that book because the first 3 years of life is the foundation for whether or not that child is going to have a good life or not good life, a stable life, a not stable life, a life that is more filled with reward than suffering. And the emphasis that I'm trying to make is that we have to, you, me, everybody who wants to have healthy, whole, intelligent, loving, generous, compassionate, fierce, fearless children, we have to see that it's up to us to create this environment. Somebody, I think her name is Dr. Shivali, my son just sent me a video, and she's coming on the scene pretty strong right now. And I think that what I glimpsed from her video is that she's also basically telling parents, that childhood is not about putting your prescription onto the child. Rather, childhood is development to foster that is about learning from watching that child's development unfold. And my experience and experiment with my 4 children and my twin brothers and my wife's sister's 4 children, being raised at the seashore, being raised free to find themselves and explore themselves and play all day long in nature without a computer, without a TV, without a phone, put in them to describe something, but allowing the seed of those children to flourish and unfold. This is where magic happens. This is the magic that I'm hoping that each one of you will be curious and interested in enough to foster such environments. There's so much time. My current wife is from Russia. They don't start their education until they're 7, and they graduate and get into university a year before we do. So it's not about how much time you push on that child. It's about allowing certain stage-specific aspects of the brain and of the mind and of the heart and of the body to develop and unfold so that they're ready for the next phase. And if you shove it on them too fast, it's a prescription for anxiety. It's a prescription for great failure. It's a prescription for depression. Just pay attention to what's going on in the statistics with teenage suicide and teenage depression and younger ages being deeply confused. I'm going to do a whole series on how bonding with the mother and bonding with the father and bonding with nature is far more important than mathematics and computer science. There's a time for mathematics, and if that's your interest, there's a time for computers. If that's your child's interest, you can pick that up so fast. Between the summer of 12 and 13, he can become the next computer genius. But not between the ages of 0 and 7, not between the ages of 0 and 3, not between the ages of 0 and 5. Okay, a little bit more on that later. I know this is loud from the sea. Thanks for your patience. Give me your feedback, and we'll be continuing this conversation.